Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Miss Ayo, WILLMATIC and you see me, fam. New York City. I'm outside, man. What we doing? Yeah. Clearly, I didn't have a title for the stream. Hey, yo, man. First of all, hold on. I'm out of pocket, fam. The bike lane is over here and shit. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, we don't really got no, just stay tuned and keep it locked, man. NYC, movement is medicine. So y'all already know. I'm on the Silver Surfer right now. Hopefully this phone don't fall out of here. So I figured out something with the pouch. And I figured out a way to get it a little higher. Hopefully I don't regret that by the end of the stream. Because if this phone falls right now, the stream is over, bro. That's a whole fact. We got him. Yeah, let me get back on my side. Excuse me. Don't try this at home, man. Blind spot, hold on. Are you waiting or are you contemplating? Which one is it, bro? Yeah, so if I'm keeping it all the way 1,000, it's gonna be one of those streams where I'm not sure, wherever the bike takes me, man. Absolutely, we definitely are in Manhattan, New York City right now, if you couldn't already tell. How we looking? I got y'all in the pouch right now. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Double tap that screen. Subscribe to the channel. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. It's not gonna be a long one either. Like I said, so y'all already know how I do this shit, man. We might work out, we might not. You know what I'm saying? We might end up in the Cali Park at some point. If I could find a new spot though, that'd be great. And that's kind of, you know, so by the end of the stream, hopefully we find a new spot, man. That's kind of always the goal at the end of every stream, right? Is to find some new spots. Y'all already know it's nothing for me to, I got spots all over the city, man. But yo, sit back, relax, and enjoy this stream, man. NYC calisthenics, NYC cycling, and NYC culture. A lot of scooters out here. A lot of scooters, man. Yeah, this shit getting way too congested, bro. Not even gonna lie to you. Am I on mute, bro? Hold on, let me make sure what did I just hit? Cause yesterday I did some shit. Hold on, man. Let me make sure, nah, don't do that. Don't end the stream. NYC, baby, yes, sir. You already know what it is. Yo, Jack, salute, bro. Peace and love, man. We good? How we looking on the reception? Everything clear? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. So right now, currently, this is where I got y'all. So pardon me, while I'm riding, I'm not gonna be able to really engage in the chat. This one is more for you guys to kind of just enjoy the view, you know. So basically, enjoy New York City from my point of view. Y'all see the yellow cabs, man? Once you see the yellow cabs, you already know you in New York, man. All right, I'm about to put y'all back in the pouch. So by the end of the stream, like I said, so pump day, this is kind of one of my 50-50 days as far as, you know, I don't really usually do routines on Wednesday, but we'll see though. We'll see. By the end of the stream, that might change, you know. If I find a new Cali Park, which I doubt I'm gonna find a new Cali Park in NYC. What's up, bro? You wanted to give a shout out to anybody, bro? God damn, man. I'm talking in my phone right now, bro. They looking back and shit like I'm talking to them. Yeah, so hopefully I can find a new spot today. If not, I'm sure we gonna figure out something, man. But like I said, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the views of NYC. The weather is absolutely beautiful out here, by the way. And that was the other thing. I'm like, damn. Y'all know it's about to get cold again and all that, so yeah. Let me enjoy every single last day of these warm days that we have, because, yeah, before you know it, it's going to be snow on the ground and it's going to be a whole situation. All right, y'all back in the pouch now. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Right now, we're on 34th Street. Yeah, this is 34th Street, and I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. Hold on, let me stop. Let me think about this. So if I go straight, I might end up going to Harlem. That's usually the way I would go when I want to go to Harlem. I could go this way too, though. I feel like I want to show y'all Times Square, though. So let's slide this way. Yeah, we're going to take the aggressive route. Let's go through the, yeah. We're going to slide this way, man. Definitely spent a lot of time over here, man. So this is Macy's, Herald Square on the right. I'm not sure why I feel the need to give y'all, this is not an NYC tour right now. Well, really it is. Really it is, right? Because we're in New York City, and realistically, what better tour guide to have than Will-Matic TV? Because I done seen it all, and we done it all out here on these streets. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in this building to my right. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Hold on, let me try to get a better, can you see it? Macy's Herald Square, man. Yeah, I work many different shifts inside of this building. Clearly, I'm gonna have to get something to drink. I'm not sure why, I'm already dehydrated. Hola. Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be a long stream. It's not, bro. Go ahead, bro. You got it. I'm quick with the brakes, man. I seen them in my peripheral, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, that could have ended bad right there. It could have. That was really, really close. But y'all already know, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Yo, what store did I used to go? It was a store over here. Bread and butter, they still there? Yo, I should go in here and get a smoothie, man. I should. Low key. Let me see what's going on in here, man. It's been a little minute, though. It was a little Asian guy that used to be in here with his wife. An Asian guy and an Asian lady. I wonder if they still in there. Probably. More than likely. I know they be having their stores for centuries and shit. Passing that shit down. Yo, I'm about to go get a smoothie real quick, man. Like I said, this is going to be one of those streams where I'm not really sure. Basically, this is a day in the life of Will-Matic TV, man. That's what this is, man. I couldn't think of a good title. Right now, you are tuned in to a day in the life with the Bike Lane Bully. And everybody that's watching, hold on, though. Ain't no bike racks over here, bro. Come on, man. Every time I want to... I'm going to leave it right here. It's cool. I just got to be on point. Yeah, don't try this at home, man. Usually, I lock my shit up. Y'all see I got the lock right here. But there's no bike rack. So I'm going to have to just take the... Yeah, I'm going to have to just be quick, man. If somebody grab it, I'm at that door, man. Oh, this shit look different now. This shit look a whole lot different than when I used to work the overnight shifts. I feel like the smoothie bar used to be right on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let me, you guys have smoothies? You have smoothies? Oh, in the front? So I walk right by it. They got everything in here. They got pizza and shit. Y'all see what's going on? I already ate. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about that. How you doing? Where's the, oh, here we go. Pardon me. Did you order already?
No.
All right. I feel like I definitely want peach mango madness. Yeah, that sounds like a go right there. I'm gonna get the peach mango madness when you get a chance. Yo, is my tripod coming out, bro? Why does shit keep me good? Or should I get banana, strawberry? Nah, I'm gonna get the peach. Can I get a peach mango madness smoothie, a large? Y'all don't have peaches left? Really? Okay, so we're gonna call an audible then. Let's get, you have peanut butter? If y'all don't have peanut butter, I'm out. None? No peanut butter? Uh-oh. Yeah, this should change, man. Nah? Yeah? So let's get peanut butter, banana, strawberry. Do y'all have whey protein? No? All right, thank you. Take care. How is this a smoothie bar, bro? No peanut butter. I tried, man. I really wanted to walk out after she told me, yo, who this Adrian salute? Yeah, you don't got peanut butter? Well, she had the peanut butter, no protein, we gonna find another spot. We in the middle of the city, by the way. So I'm sure that's not gonna be an issue. Yeah, I really just wanted to come in here for the nostalgia, to be honest. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in here. And I used to get some good smoothies in here, man. But apparently, yeah, that Asian man and that Asian lady, clearly they no longer, they set up shop somewhere else. It's really, really congested out here right now, man. Like I said, man, y'all rocking with Willmatic TV. We gonna be riding around for about an hour or so. If I run into something that I feel like it's interesting enough, then I'll keep the stream going. But realistically, man, what am I even doing? Look, I'm all in the wrong. Damn, it's mad people outside today, bro. What's today, Wednesday? Yeah, I guess people coming home from work at this time, right? What time is it right now? It's like, yeah, it's around that time. It's the fucking, the Wall Street people and shit getting out of work. It's too crowded out here, bro. I'm on 7th Ave. Shout out to Potbelly. Potbelly, definitely. Yo, what was Adrian saying in the chat, man? He said, thanks for the bike, bro. What are you talking about? Are you dumb? Adrian, are you dumb? The bike is right here, fam. He said, you from, nah, negative. I'm actually from, I'm from Left Rack City, Queens, originally. I spent about the first 10 years of my life out there, and then I moved to Brooklyn, and yeah, I spent a majority of my life in Brooklyn, so, you know, I usually just say I'm from Brooklyn, but technically, I am from Queens. Where are you from? Yeah, I want to know where everybody that's tuned in, where you guys all tuned in from, where you guys all watching from. Drop your cities, drop your countries, and drop your flags in the chat below. Yeah, by the way, leaving the bike outside, that's not a good idea. Don't, you know, like I said, don't try that at home, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for so long, I kind of just have that muscle to where I automatically see it. I don't know why people feel the need. If you got to ring a bell on the bike, you need to be in a cab or something, bro. Clearly, you not sturdy enough to navigate these bike lanes like me. Y'all see me with a bell on my shit? I've never had a bell on my bike, bro. I've been on bikes for 20 years, bro. Never had a bell, man. Why do you feel the need to do that? I don't get it, bro. Y'all see what I'm doing right now? All you gotta do is stop, hit your brakes, man. But the problem is a lot of these guys, they get on bikes, they don't do no exercise, right? These motherfuckers don't do no calisthenics, no reps, no sets. These motherfuckers be full of protein and creatine and shit. Stay at the bike, bro. That's all you gotta do, man. Yo, let me, oh yeah, that's why I came this way. I wanted to go to Times Square and shit. Okay. Realistically though, we could do that on the way back. Yo, let's slide this way, man. We going to 8th Ave. Yeah, I gotta get up off of this. Like I said, there's too much people, boy, coming through. I'm gonna let them rock, because I'm out of pocket. I'm going the wrong way. This ain't really, I ain't really planned this. Oh yeah, that's right. They do have the precincts on this block. Right. I forgot about all that. And as a matter of fact, excuse me, they got you scratching your nuts crossing the street, bro. Get on the sidewalk and scratch your nuts, bro. And get out my way, bro. And don't talk back to me either, bro. Before I end this live, man. Pardon me. Like I said, man, this is gonna be one of those streams where, you see, this is me being preemptive. I already see it. Yeah. He was about to clip me, fam. But I do this, fam. Now, if I'd have been looking behind me or some shit, that would have been the end of that. And unfortunately, you got a lot of these cyclists out here who just don't have any awareness, quite frankly. You can't just get on a bicycle. How many people I see on the bike riding it with their leg over the frame? Hazards. We good, bro? He chilling? What we doing? Let me get around them. Hold on. Paul itself. That's the other thing, man. They don't even look like it's that sunny. Hold on, let me take the Ray-Bans off, man. Yeah, bro, this shit look like it's about to rain and shit. So like I said, man, we only gonna be on here for a limited time. Bro, what, bro? That was crazy, my nigga. That nigga just looked at my eyes for 4 seconds, bro. I counted, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the old me, I would have reacted to that a whole completely different way. Not to mention I'm on the live, so I'm not really trying to do all that today, bro. But 4 seconds looking at another man's eyes is crazy, my boy. And there's nothing else to really say about that. I'm not sure what. Anyway. Listen, man. Yeah, at this point, I'm about to end the live already, bro. I'm annoyed and shit. Ain't no sun out. Nah, but realistically, though, we definitely gonna touch the bars at some point. Y'all know it's scaffolds all over the city, so I'm pretty sure we gonna run into a scaffold. And then I might end up doing, you know what I feel like doing? If I'm gonna do any type of workout? Hold on, though. Let me get started. I might do some more imams, man. Hold on, let me talk to y'all a little bit, man. Pardon me, man. Who we got in the building? Salute to, yo, Jack, salute. He said, oh, Norway? Oh, is that where you tuned in from? Okay. Shout out to everybody tuned in from Norway, man. Absolutely. What is the calisthenics like in Norway? What is the calisthenics scene like out there? Do you guys have a lot of calisthenics parks, or what is it like in Norway, man? What is he saying? With the skinny jeans, with the skinny johns, okay. All in they pause. Though I'm glad you paused it, because I was about to. What are you talking about? Don't think about what, fam? Hold on, let me get over here. Hey, yo, man, I'm just outside enjoying the weather. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. He said, I don't see any electric vehicle there. What do you mean? Electric vehicle, fam? Do I look like I need an electric vehicle, fam? Huh? Don't I look like I'm sturdy? I look like I'm good on this, right? You see anybody else on their bike doing a live stream? Or is it just me? Bike lane bully, fam. Yeah, I'm in my own lane, fam. One-on-one shit, fam. Don't nobody do this shit, man. And realistically, hold on. I shouldn't be doing this either, man. And like I said, this is not gonna be a long stream, but let me just show y'all my city real quick, man. Yeah, man, every now and then I'll share the view. Why should I have this view all to myself, man? I'm probably gonna end up going to, what time is it? We got a little time, man. Ride around a little bit. Let me get over here though, man. Like I said, hopefully, shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. I got my basketball with me too. Oh yeah, facts. So I really, that's like one of my cheat codes, When I don't really want to work out, as far as if I don't want to do no routines, boy, that was just walking in front of me. Y'all seen him? He looked like he could do a few routines right himself, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he need to go. Why are you walking in front of me like that, bro? Do I feel like going this way or nah? Nah. Let's go back this way. Let's stay on 8th Ave. But I was getting ready to say, yeah, when I don't feel like working out, basically, really the bike, riding around on the bike and things like that, that's kind of my alternative, right? So, it kind of keeps me active when I don't necessarily feel like doing a full routine or whatever. And then usually what ends up happening is after a good ride, your adrenaline starts flowing and then you kind of get into that mood, right? So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, that's what I'm expecting to happen today. Every time, bro. They always drowning me out. But listen, man, we outside, man. So realistically, that's expected, I'm not gonna be the only motherfucker. It's gonna be all type of shit going on out here, man. We in the middle of the Big Apple, fam. Can they see that? Can y'all see that mural over there? I've taken a picture in front of that before. I've never used it though. But that is a dope mural though, I must say. The train, the lip Statue of Liberty, and all that. Yo, realistically though, I wanted a smoothie, man. I'm a little disappointed about that, man. Not to mention, that's the second time. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all my story now, man. When this loud ass bus get away from me, y'all see this bus? This shit loud as hell, man. Come on, man. Let me slow down, let this shit get out of here, man. So let me tell y'all what happened to me today, man. And really, why I'm a little cranky right now, man. I must say. I hope y'all can hear me. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? I'm a little upset because there's nothing worse than when you plan to get a specific meal and basically that shit don't go as planned. So basically, I told myself I was gonna go to Subway's. I'm not sure why I even planned this, by the way, because it's not even really something I don't even really eat Subways like that, fam. And that's the reason why I'm so upset. I randomly just planned, all right, let me go I went to a Subway's to go get a sandwich, and tell me why, I don't even know what it was on the sandwich, man. But it was something on there that was basically spoiled, and I could clearly taste it. So basically what I'm saying is my stomach is kind of a little on and off right now, because I don't know if it was the chicken, I don't know if it was the tomatoes, I don't know if it was the goddamn honey mustard, man. Whatever that shit was, I almost threw up in that shit. So that kind of threw me off, man. Because I could have got anything I wanted. But something told me to get, you know what I mean? I just hate when I plan to do something and it just goes another way. You feel me? He said yellow taxi, nostalgia. What do you mean? Are you from New York City? Have you ever been out here before, man? It's gonna be yellow cabs this whole life, man. Yeah, they out here hustling and bustling, man. This the city that never sleeps. He said, I heard Subway founder is in ADX Florence. Did I miss any comments? Because I do that a lot. And then when I'm watching on the playback, I'll see certain things and be like, damn, I missed that. I saw them in the movies. Yo, Jack, are you subscribed to the channel, man? Yo, Jack, subscribe to the channel, man. And like I said, man, you know, we pretty much are gonna be on here. Am I on mute? We good? Am I on mute? Nah, we good. I don't even got the light, bro. Hold on. Boy was gonna hit me. Yeah, chill out, my boy. I dare somebody to hit me on live, man. But if I don't have a light though, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to beat that shit. Anyway, I really wanted a smoothie, like I said. I don't even really feel like I'm gonna be able to get one over here though. They don't really got no, where's Jamba Juice and all them shits, man? Or what's the other one? Juice Generation? Yeah, it's too much people around me right now. Excuse me. I'm claustrophobic, bro. I don't like when there's more than 3 people in my vicinity, man. Them motherfuckers just came and surrounded me, man. Why y'all not crossing the street? I'ma go now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm really, really claustrophobic. Fun fact. So yeah, I can't. When there's a certain amount of people around me, I get really, really uncomfortable. And then I gotta kind of get out of the vicinity quick, fam. And that was basically what just happened right now. Yo, there has to be a juice, something over here, bro. I be seeing something. That's the thing about Manhattan, though. This shit is so goddamn huge, bro. So, like, I might have seen it on 6th Ave. I might have seen that shit on 3rd Ave, nigga. Ain't no telling where I seen that shit. I know for a fact, though, I need a smoothie. And I need it now, fam. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Once again, if you're filing in, you are now riding with the best. Willmatic TV, and there's no contest. We just riding through my city, man. Nothing more, nothing less. By the end of this stream, what is the goal for today, though? That's really what I need. I need a goal for today. Besides getting the smoothie, like, what's my goal for today's stream? I don't really have one. Yeah, I don't. I really don't. And that's kind of, we just kind of going, like I said, wherever the bike takes me, you know? Yo, let me catch my breath, though. I'm talking a lot right now. And, yeah. Hold on, let me get right. I might end up just getting the iced coffee. That's some sucker shit, though, right? Yeah, nah. Iced coffee over a smoothie, nigga? Are you dumb? That don't even equate, man. Who behind me, man? I definitely have seen LL Cool J somewhere over here. This was a long time ago. It might have been over here, low-key. Is this a hotel right here? Let me see something. If this is a hotel on the right, yo, why do I really feel like it was over here? It wasn't, though. It wasn't. It was on one of these blocks in the 50s, though. I remember that for a fact. It wasn't right here. To make a long story short, and I'm not even trying to be funny, nigga, I thought LL Cool J was gonna knock me out, nigga. That's just a whole fact, bro. I'm not really sure what happened to him that day, or he might have had a bad interview or some shit, but he clearly was on hots. And he made it very clear with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't put hands on me, but I felt like he would have, you know, if he would have got close enough. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't even know. What was I, realistically, I was just going by. It wasn't even on no, I guess, I don't know. He seen the do-rag and I had the do-rag on and shit. He might have felt like, I don't know. I was one of these YNs out here or something. He was with his family though. So that might just be his protect his family face and shit. You know, he might have just got on that. I'm not sure, man. But he definitely didn't look like he was gonna give me no autograph though, if I would have asked him. So I just kept it pushing. But I definitely seen LL Cool J out here. That was just a random story, by the way. Yeah, sometimes when I'm riding through my city, yeah, these things pop up in my head. You know, I actually forgot about that until just now. It might have been over here, whatever the case may be. Here go another Subways right here, fam. Now Subways is on a timeout. No more Subways Bro, I might not eat Subways again for the rest of the year, bro. Am I the only person like that? Like when you get, yo, bro, did I have it? I hope I didn't. Did I have the camera? Yo, Jack, did I have the camera on front just now while it was in here the whole time, bro? I would hope not, bro. Yo, BK. Yo, KL, yay. Salute, man, salute. I'm in Manhattan right now, though. Yeah, this Manhattan, New York, man. And I'm just on the bike. We just moving around. I got the basketball with me. I got the tripod with me. So I might end up, we going to end up getting off of the bike at some point. But I'm just trying to make a decision as to where I want to go right now. I feel like we about to make our way to Harlem, though, if I'm just being honest. Because I know I move fast, Central Park. Pardon me, I had it on mute. Camera was on your pocket. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. My bad, bro. That's the thing about when I have it in the pouch, it's kind of hard to navigate. He said LL Cool J was OG. Yeah. He let me know that day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, his energy was really, really... I'm mad I ain't had a camera on. I couldn't even show y'all. That wasn't even the spot anyway, but yeah. He said peanut butter smoothie. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one. I ain't like how they was acting in it though, man. If I ask you for 2 different things and your answer is no 2 times, I'm leaving, fam. Why don't you have whey protein? I want a smoothie with some whey protein in it, fam. If y'all don't have it, then I'm gonna go take my money elsewhere, fam. Yo, let me try to keep this shit. Yeah, my bad, man. Like I said, I got y'all in here. I raised it up some more so that we didn't have no issues. I think we should be good now, right? Is that sturdy? That's sturdy. All right, we're gonna keep it pushing. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, fam. I'm going to Harlem. So Central Park is 2 blocks away. So we about to slide through there. Shout out to everybody rocking with me for this stream. Damn, they might have the smoothies in here. Yo, realistically, fuck a smoothie though. I'm gonna wait till I get to Harlem, man. And then I'll go get sturdy out there. What I really need is some fruits. Cause that's all a smoothie is anyway. There's fruits, so I really need to go get some fruits, man. That's what I need, man. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, I'm going to Harlem, man. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we on our way to Harlem. Realistically, should I go to Rucker Park just for the hell of it? I said I wanted to touch every park or every major park in New York City this summer. And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Rucker Park, that's kind of one of the major parks right there, And I've been out here mad times, Only thing about this shit is they don't have no, or maybe they added that shit. Let's see. We about to go to Rucker Park, man. Yo, let me get an iced coffee, B. I'm not gonna hold you. I need something. Oh, nah. Juice Generation. I knew it, bro. I knew it. So we arrived, man. Let me get a smoothie real quick. And then we gonna make our way to Harlem, man. Yeah, why not, man? Let's go to Rucker Park today, man. Oh yeah, this is the smoothie spot, man. Pardon me, I gotta watch the bike though. Oh yeah. I feel like, order here. Damn, I got skipped. Y'all see that? It's cool though. I'm not even sure what I want right now. Blue Beauty. Strawberry. They don't got no sea moss. They got sea moss, it's lit. They got the juices too, man. Bike check. Good. Protein knockout. Hustle muscle. We got some shit in here. I don't know. Protein what? Fresh orange, mango strawberry, that sound like a vibe. Strawberry detox. It's lit. Y'all still rocking with me, man? What we got in the middle right now, man? How you doing? Can I get a strawberry detox, a large? Shout out to Hasim. Do they have watermelon? I'm sure they have watermelon. Y'all have watermelon in here? Yeah, they do. Straight, you can get a straight watermelon. How much are you, boss?
So this one is 13.34.
All right. It's a large, right?
But yeah, the smoothies come in like 20 outside.
So I want this one.
Nah, this is like.
Oh, the smoothies only come in these
Yeah,
sides.
this is like a garlic salt separate.
All right, no problem. So this side right here?
Oh yeah.
That's 30. Thank you.
Come on. Are you ready to scan? We'll be
You
out.
want some watermelon? Yeah, they got that, man. Pull up, girl. Juice generation.
You gotta try the watermelon dragon.
Watermelon dragon?
Yeah.
What's in there?
Blueberries, dragon fruit, strawberries, lime, and watermelon.
Okay.
You can switch it up.
Blueberry dragon. Appreciate it, bro. What you want, though, bro? What you want today, man? Let me step outside. I'll be back. Yeah, man, I'm just riding around, man. We chilling today, you know. I just made a last minute decision. I feel like we about to go to Harlem. Let me think about that though, realistically. Cause it's already 4:25. Yeah, nah, I should be able to get that off. Back to work tomorrow. Realistically though, we'll see. We'll see. Suspend me for a week, fam. It might be over, fam. I think yeah, that partnership might have come to an end. I ain't gonna hold you. How long I been on here? 31 minutes. Is it sweet? I mean, I didn't try it yet. This is actually my first time trying it. More than likely though, it is. Cause what does it have? It has strawberry. It's really, really crowded over here. And what else is in that shit? Strawberry, pineapple. Yeah, I'm sure it's basically a fruit smoothie. So yeah, but it's natural sugar though. It's not, you know, this shit ain't like Kool-Aid or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They got the bakery right here and shit. I ain't that hungry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe after I, you know what I'm saying, hit the blunt and all that. He said healthy. Yeah, I try to keep it balanced, you know. Definitely, man. You definitely want to make sure that you keep the balance, you know. And yeah, it's an uphill battle, you know, I must say. I'm not all the way there, but as you can see, every chance that I get, when it comes to my mind, you know, I try to basically consume healthy things just as much as I consume unhealthy things, you know. But ultimately, the goal is to basically eliminate the unhealthy foods 100%, you know. But it's definitely an uphill battle, you know. I'm mad congested right now, man. Yeah, I think it's I don't think I'm going to Harlem. Yeah. Scratch that, man. We gonna head back this way, cause we're. Bro, it's just like, I don't know what it is, bro. It's like anytime I'm trying to, I just gave a whole rundown of every healthy thing in the goddamn store, bro. I was on mute, bro. I'm about to end this shit, bro. I am. I really am. Yo, good looking, bro. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I wasn't looking at the screen and all that, man. I was just getting my shit off, man. Come on, man. Food Network might be watching and shit. Come on, man. That could have been a deal right there, man. Shout out to you, though, man. He said, I get takeout like 2 times a month. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on, man. That's kind of close right there. I'm just trying to make sure. Nah, more than likely, nah. I'm being facetious, man. I don't think they was that bold. You feel me? I'm standing right here and shit, though. You never know, though, man. It be certain people on it like that, you know. As a matter of fact, they got a funny, what is it? Chris Hansen. He got a little documentary where he's uncovering bike theft, and then he goes to like a bike shop, a random bike shop. Yeah, and it's a whole situation, man. Dude was trying to fight him and all type of shit, you know. Fortunately, he had security on him, so, you know, he was good and all that. This shit taking too long, though. I ain't gonna hold you. They back there going in, though. This shit look like it's gonna hit, though. So it's worth the wait. It's one of those where, yeah, it's probably worth the wait, man. Because all I was gonna do was just go to Dunkin' Donuts and get an iced coffee anyway, man. This nigga over here staking shit out and shit. Do I want to go to Harlem or not? Now I'm really trying to think, like, what am I about to do on this shit, bro? I'm about to take my ass back to BK. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. Because there's mad parks out there, too. I be acting like I didn't go to every park in BK. I should have just went to Lincoln Terrace on the low. We might still do that, though. Y'all want me to go to Lincoln Terrace, man? Appreciate the double taps and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just running my mouth. I ain't even... Come on, man. We ain't even touched no bars or nothing. He said, that guy... What do you mean? What is that? PR... I guess that's an E, D? Hey, break that down for me, man. What do you mean by that, man? And what guy you talking about, man? Point him out. Who? Point him out, fam. What you talking about, son? You talking about the cop that was over there in the car and shit? But what do you mean by pred? What is that? I don't want to assume, you know what I'm saying? Is that an abbreviation? Okay. I thought that's what you meant, but I don't get it, though. What? Who are you talking about, bro? You might know something I don't know, fam. I'm about to get out of here, fam. Yo, bro, let me go back in here, though. I was supposed to order my shit or something, man. Hopefully I don't go back on mute. I was basically showing y'all before the coconut. They got the raw coconut, man. That's that real good hydration right there. Then obviously you can't go wrong with water. What number? I ain't getting no receipt. What I got again? I got the C-Tox. She got the same thing I got, man. That shit as good as her. He said the one you point camera at earlier. We gonna talk about it when I get out of here. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but you know, what does that even look like, fam? There's a look to that? I don't know, man. Hopefully not, you know. It's a nice little spot right here, though, man. Oh, that's trail mix? Orchard Blend. I see this shit. They got their own brand of shit in here, man. Dried fruit. Yeah, that's me right here. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Yours over here? Okay. Sorry. Pardon. Alright, child. Yeah, that's looking like a vibe. I see what's going on. A little smoothie. I'm not watching my bike at this point. I'm out of pocket. Like I said, there's a certain muscle I got, bro. Like, it's hard to really explain it. Number one, you gotta scope out the area first, right? Obviously, I'm in the middle of Manhattan, and there's really no telling when a bike thief is gonna basically pop out of the crowd and shit. But what I'm saying is this: I've been doing this for a long time, so yeah. I felt like it was safe right here. You know, you can't do this everywhere though. You know, I be doing that shit everywhere. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I be on point though. It might not look like it, man, but trust me, man. Y'all would have seen how fast I got out to this door. Yeah, who you was talking about, bro? Yeah, none of that. I don't know nothing about none of that, man. I got my C-Tox. This shit fire. I didn't even know all that was in here, man. It's a little vibe right here. I thought she was talking to me just now, man. I'm about to say, excuse me? All right. Let me rock out with my C-Tox for a second. Let me get my mind right, man. And let me figure out what I want to do in the rest of this stream. Because like I said, I got my basketball with me. So let's just go put up some shots then. Let's not overdo this. Yeah. We'll do Harlem another day, man. And realistically, this shit actually fire. It basically tastes like a orange. You know what I'm saying? But just in the form of a smoothie. I haven't been back to Harlem, you know, since they shot that young man during that basketball tournament, you know. Canoe, his name was it Canoe? Rockford? Yeah. I probably pronounced that wrong, but yeah, RIP to that brother though, man, you know. That kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, and I kind of was all for Harlem after that, you know. Realistically, those type of things happen everywhere, but you know. Yeah, I haven't been back there since that, you know. I'm about to ride out though, man. Yo, we about to go, we gonna find a park and we gonna put up some shots, man. Everybody can't go, but everybody can't go. Yeah, we not going to Harlem today. Yeah, I'm not doing that, man. I thought about it, but nah, I'm cool. It's too late for that. If it would have been a little earlier, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, listen. Am I on mute right now? I'm not? We good? Yo, YouTube, chill out, bro. I don't like the fact that you can mute the stream so easily, bro. It's stupid, bro. Let me slide over here. So yeah, we gonna go back this way, man. Change the plans. Like I say, you know, I don't really have a destination right now. I don't. We just riding around wherever the bike takes me, but it's not gonna take me to Harlem today. It's not. We're not doing that. Why does shit smell like sewer water right here? Let me get out of here, bro. Ew. Should I go this way? I should. Yeah, let's go this way, man. Yo, so this is 57th Street. Pardon me, guys, for this very, very tumultuous, rocky stream right now. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all, I'm gonna show y'all New York City, man. I didn't tell y'all what parts, man. So we still in the city right now. Are you coming out? What are we doing here, bro? No? Why is he doing that? He already had a spot. Why are you coming out the spot to get into another spot? You know what I'm saying? Right there? I don't know. D'Agostino. Yeah. I had 1,000 jobs, by the way. So y'all gonna learn about all of the different places that I worked. And like I said, every time I'm riding through the city, I'm just reminded of that, you know. So basically towards, let's ride over there. Let's ride over there, man. Why not? We about to ride by one of my old jobs, man. I should go in there, see if that manager's still there. Y'all want to hear the story about why I got fired? So basically what had happened was, they was hating, you know. I had got another job at UPS. It was crazy too, though, because I actually was like, it was a really, really like difficult time for me financially and shit like that. So, and this is a true story. And let me show y'all how, when I be saying things like mama mentality Monday, I'm gonna let him go. Cause your shit sound like that and it's too small. I have trust issues, B. And I feel like low-key he was trying to like peep on, listen to the story and shit. Get out of here, nigga. I'm talking to my stream right now. I'm not talking to you, bro. Don't try to ride behind me. We not together, nigga. This ain't no team ride. I'm not with none of that, bro. Anyway, back to my story, man. About some hard times. Yeah, so D'Agostino Supermarket, am I on mute? We not, we good. It's the name of, you know, this place that I used to work or whatever. It's a supermarket. It's called D'Agostino. Long story short, because I'm harping on this a little bit too much. I was handing out flyers, man. And I'm not gonna say the other stuff I was doing. I was basically hustling though, you know. And I would come out to the city and I would spend the whole day out here. Literally from sun up to sundown, you know. And it was some difficult times for me financially, you know. So needless to say, yeah, we was running around the city, moving around, trying to make something shake and move, you know. That ended up, you know, landing me. I got a job handing out flyers. Well, really, this lady randomly, she just basically came, seen me, and I don't know. I really gotta, and let me put the camera on me for this, actually, man. Her name was Gabriella, and I owe her a crazy, not even an apology, because at the end of the day, you know, I didn't rob her or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I just never picked up the phone again when she continued to call me and basically need my help. Yo, bro, are you fucking stupid, bro? Bald-headed idiot. Realistically, I'm out of pocket. I'm on the phone trying to ride my bike, but he ain't even had the turn signal on, bro. Anyway, what he said? Go to Central Park then? Yeah, that's this way. If I go to Central Park, I'm gonna go to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have going around Central Park. I do that shit too easy. It take me like 5 minutes to go around the whole park. So, I usually just go to Harlem if I go out there. But anyway, shout out to Gabrielle, because she took a chance on me when she really didn't have to, you know. And even though I was only making like $5 an hour type shit. No, that's exactly what I was making. $5 an hour, fam. It was definitely something that I needed at the time and that I appreciated. I didn't need that. I did need it though. Let me not say that. I could have got some more or whatever, but like at the time, it was definitely appreciated. So the supermarket is right here. And I say all that to say this. When I was handing out flyers, that $5 an hour, it kind of got me, you know, not on my feet, but it got me to basically get into a position where I got a job. And that job was right here at D'Agostino, this supermarket that I'm getting ready to pass. It's actually up here, right? Yeah, it's on that block. And long story short, I was still handing out flyers while I was working there. So every now and then, a couple of dudes from the job, you know, they would see me handing out the flyers and shit like that. And I didn't really have no shame about it because number one, I was getting extra money on the side, right? On top of my paycheck and on top of my tips that I was getting because I was doing the delivery position. I was a delivery carrier, right? No vehicle, no bicycle, just a big cart with 2 wheels in the back and 1 wheel in the front. So you literally have to hold the handles like this and hold it up. So it didn't matter what the order was. It could have been a bunch of waters, gallons of water, packs of water. Like you had to carry that shit the same way. So the supermarket is right here, D'Agostino. I know ain't no cap in my rap. If I say it, you can take it to the bank, and that's a whole fact. That's crazy, bro. I used to literally be in this shit, fighting with the other delivery niggas. Not really fighting with them, but it was definitely really, really competitive in the sense that, you know, I would be like standing right here and shit. Where the cute manager at? I forgot her name. She not here no more though, man. She would be in here back and forth and shit. The office is right up here and all that. But basically, can y'all see? I'd be standing right here, helping this cashier right here. Well, not her, because she wasn't here at the time or whatever. She knew and all that. But that was basically where I would be at, waiting for deliveries and stuff like that. And in between the deliveries, you know, we would have to clean the register, and they had us doing bullshit, sweeping, mopping and shit. So I say all that to say this. I do appreciate my time here, you know. Let me show y'all this shit. Am I on mute? D'Agostino, man. Yeah, I'll never forget this shit. Yeah, man. So I used to have to carry the big-ass wagon all the way. This is 54th Street. We on 54th, man. Sometimes we would get orders for 42nd Street, Times Square, fam. So you do the math. I'm carrying that big-ass wagon, but the tips was generous, though. I will say. So, you know, it was kind of, it wasn't bad. You know, the tips was definitely really, really good, you know. I'm about to smoke a doobie in front of this shit, man. Facts. For all of the slavery. Let me smoke a doobie right now. I'm definitely about to do that. Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all how they fired me, too, right? So, basically, what had happened was, so once I started feeling myself, right, I had the job, you know. Well, no, I was still handing out flyers. Let me slow down. I was handing out flyers, and then I was reporting here. So I was going back and forth between, you know, my old little hustle and my new legit job. But at the same time, prior to all of that, you know, hold on though, call to me. Prior to all of that, I was a seasonal helper at UPS, right? Hold on though, let me get sturdy. I'm about to end the live after this too. I'm not gonna hold you, man. Yeah, I already got nothing for y'all today, man. You know, some days you come outside and you feel like you might have a dope stream. Then you come out here and it's kind of like, all right, enough of this phone in my face, bro. Low key. So that's kind of what's happening right now. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, though. But let me finish telling y'all the story. So boom, I was working at UPS. I was a seasonal helper. And I was doing that for like 4 years, maybe 3 years, at different sites or whatever. I started off on Varick Street. That's besides the point. I say all that to say this. Obviously, I was trying to get a permanent job, right? Because it was seasonal. So, the whole idea is after the seasonal stint is over, maybe, if I put in enough work, they'll bring me in permanently, right? That was basically the bug that they plant in your head to basically slave you. You know what I'm saying? And have you doing more work. So basically, that was what I was on. So fast forward now, pardon me. Fast forward, I get a call. No. I gotta tell y'all the whole story. So after the seasonal shit was over, I'm handing out flyers. I eventually get the job at D'Agostino, but let's face it, I still wanted that job at UPS. I still wanted that permanent position, right? So what did I do? I went back to every route that I could remember that I ever did, and I found every driver that I ever helped, basically, right? It was crazy. Over like the course of maybe 3 or 4 months, I was running down on drivers. Yo, remember me? A couple of them, they remember me, and a couple of them was solid or whatever. But at the same time, I'm looking at it like, yo, can you get me inside, basically? I didn't realize that the drivers, I came to find out that the drivers didn't really have that much power as I thought, They get paid, but that didn't necessarily mean that they could just bring anybody they wanted in. So fast forward, I had to come to that harsh reality, right? I'm gonna put the phone down now because my arm is tired. Yeah. Let me put this shit down. I should put this shit on the tripod, right? So let me finish telling my story. So boom, let me show y'all how mama mentality doesn't only apply to my calisthenics. Everybody can't go fitness on YouTube. It doesn't only just apply to my calisthenics. This applies to my life journey. So I basically tracked down all of these drivers. Some of them kind of was fronting on me, right? Basically like, you gotta just kind of wait till, long story short, after months of me doing that, I even went back to the building at a certain point and, basically tried to like Debo my way back in. Like, yo, like, are y'all starting now? Like, I can start tomorrow type shit. Because I was feeding, I was hustling. I wanted to get into the, into that permanent role. Fast forward, as I'm handing out flyers, I randomly run into this lady on the street. True story. It was a Haitian lady, and her English wasn't that great, but I could understand what she was saying for the most part, right? And I could just remember her asking me, she had a son who was a little older or whatever, but he didn't speak great English, and he needed help finding work. That was basically what she came up to me and told me. And in my mind, obviously, I was struggling at the time. Let me grab my smoothie, though. Nah, bro. That's bro. As soon as I had to throw it, come on, my nigga, you need to hit some reps and some sets, my boy. That dog is not that big, bro. He acted like he couldn't even, come on, this shit gonna put his, now I'm gonna have to go get a straw in here, bro. Let me go get a straw, man. Yeah, this shit put his mouth on my straw. And low key, that was some white privilege shit, man. He see me over here, he seen this shit. You knew that was my smoothie, bro. Let me get a straw, man. Hold on, y'all. Pardon me, man. I'm gonna finish telling y'all this story, though, man. I really used to be in here putting in pain. That's crazy. Hold on, though, man. Let me get a straw in Dunkin' Donuts and all that. Y'all thought I was gonna go in there? Nah. I'm not gonna do that. I got the blunt out. Damn, this shit cold, man. You mind if I grab? Oh, I'm gonna just grab a straw, if you don't mind. So, where was I? Yeah. So the lady, right. This is a true story, by the way. So fast forward, long story short, I was fucked up. So the idea of anybody even asking me to help them with anything at the time, I could have easily been like, I can't help you. But no, fam. What did I do? I said, you know what? I have a phone number, and I don't even remember what job or what number it was that I had at the time. But it was basically for an old job. It might have been, was it D'Agostino at that point? No, it couldn't have been. It was something I was doing before. It might have been like another delivery job. Whatever it was, I had the number, and I just knew that if they called that number, that, they could basically, oh, yeah, no, it was D'Agostino. So basically, the D'Agostino headquarters, basically like the main store, is on like, My bad. Anyway, I gave the lady the number, right? Let me speed this up. I gave her the number. Who that? He said, what's good? He said, no, what he said today? No hills today? Nah, bro, yo, salute to John Davis. Nah. Maybe like one or two, because I definitely came over the bridge to come out here. But nothing crazy today, you know. We just taking it easy today. We chilling. Right now, I'm just telling, it's story time right now, man. I'm telling a story about, you know, I'm in front of one of my old jobs and all that. So it basically triggered me to have a thought about a time where I was kind of basically struggling financially. And I basically had like a breakthrough moment, right? So as I already stated, I was trying to get that UPS job for months, right? Long story short, fast forward, I actually ended up running into a driver that I didn't know. I never worked with this driver or anything, man. Mind you, I was going back to old drivers that I really knew and worked with, and they was kind of brushing me off. But for whatever reason, I ran into this driver, and he actually did brush me off at first. I remember that. He kind of was like on some like, nah, that was just a seasonal thing. You got to just wait till they call you type shit. And I can remember being on some shit like, all right, copy, bro. God bless. And I start walking off. And then for whatever reason, he called me back on some like, yo. Then we ended up having a conversation, and we ended up talking for like 30 minutes, me and the driver. Mind you, he was on the clock. He had work to do. But for whatever reason, you know, we ended up kind of having a conversation. And at the end of the conversation, he ended up giving me a number to connect inside the UPS building on 43rd Street, which is why I ended up working or whatever, right? But that's not the end of the story. So I have this number now, and the lady that he gave me the number for was basically somebody that knew him. And, you know, I remember him telling me like, yo, this person right here, she gonna vouch for anything that I say. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you kind of got the job type shit, right? That was the energy he was giving me. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. Like, yo, I actually got to connect now. I got a plug to get inside. And me and the lady, we was kind of going back and forth on the phone, but nothing really was coming about, you know. She was basically telling me that she was going to get me in, and that I had to basically make up the story that she was somebody from my church, and it was a whole thing, right? But I still wasn't inside yet. Fast forward. I'm still doing my thing at D'Agostino with the big ass wagon, doing long deliveries, long hours. You know, the money was decent, but I had my sights set on something specific. So one day as I'm handing out the flyers, I meet the lady now, right? She told me she had a son, he needed a job. So I gave her the number for D'Agostino, the main office, because if you call, it's basically like one of those things where like they hire anybody, right? So that's why I gave her that number specifically. Hold on, let me hit my blunt though. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm in the middle of the street. Let me get up too though, man. I'm not even sure how we ended up. Let me sit down, because my legs is tired. They are. I'm about to end the stream shortly, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Let me finish telling y'all story time. This is D'Agostino right now. It's one of my old jobs and all that, man. So yeah, fast forward. She took the number. I remember her saying, God bless you, thanking me, and all of that good shit. You know, and then I forget about her or whatever, right? But I also gave her my phone number. That's what happened. I gave her my phone number, and I told her if she ever needed help with anything, basically to call me. Long story short, a couple of months go by, and she calls me. And when she called me, she was basically explaining to me that the number that I gave her for D'Agostino wasn't the right number. She said we called the number and it wasn't, nothing happened basically. So I had to go back into my phone to double check. And sure enough, I gave her, the incorrect number. So now I go give her the right number, and we on the phone, and I'll never forget this shit. She's on the phone. She's like, God bless you, God bless you. She kept just saying, God bless you. She even said one day, she was saying a lot, bro. Like one day, your blessing is gonna come to you. And she was basically on that with me. And I could just remember trying to hang up, like, basically like, all right, no problem. My phone rang literally in that moment while me and this lady was having that conversation, and it was UPS on the other line. And I literally got the job in that moment, man. That's a whole fact. So, you know what I'm saying? Needless to say, I was elated, I ended up going to UPS and then, realizing that shit wasn't all, that I thought it was going to be. But I say all that to say this, man. If there's something out there that you want, you got to go out there and get it, no compromise, and you got to really put that work in, to get the things you want out of life. That was one of those moments that I'll never forget, obviously because of the timing and everything like that. But all I'm saying is this, man, hard work is going to take you a long way. That was basically the moral of that story. You know what I'm saying? Hard work is really going to take you a long way, because I really wanted that job, man. I really wanted it, and I got it, ended up getting a job as a manager of all things. They offered me a manager job, I later found out why they did that, you know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. Where my bike at, man? I'm over here chatting. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm not doing nothing else for today. I'm not. Stay tuned to keep it locked. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'll probably be back on tomorrow at some point. If not, y'all already know, Circuit Saturday. Stay tuned to keep it locked until the next stream drops. Willmatic TV. Peace, love, and prosperity. Take care. Yo, Jack, salute, bro. Yo, sub to the channel, man. I do this every